In the last episode, we completed Tutorial Island, fell off rooftops to 55 agility, burned logs to 50 fire making, completed a couple dozen early quests, acquired the best in slot free-to-play weapon, secured Artie Cloak 1, got swindled for 40k, and rummaged through a couple hundred veil offerings for our first bowstring spool. Welcome back. Got a great episode in store for you all. We're starting off by unpacking all the bales of flax I've gotten from veil offerings so far, spinning them all into bowstrings. I'll now be able to string the bows I fletch, granting more fletching XP per totem. I'm still hunting that fletching knife, which is the final prerequisite I need before Wintertodt. So let's head on back to veil totems. There is 70 fletching, 30 construction, 9,800 veil offerings. Let's rummage through them and see if we can get that knife. And another 7,800. Let's get it. There's a small part of me that wants to hold on to these research points and spend them on additional bowstring spools in the future, but I've passed drop rate and I'm just going to spend the points on the knife and head over to Wintertodt. Well, I decided to stick around just for a little bit longer to test out the knife. There is 75 fletching, 600 total level. This fletching knife is actually so good at the minigame itself, I completely forgot it speeds up the actual building of the totem by 1 tick each. I refuse to manually walk to Wintertodt, and it turns out there's a magic store in Talteklon that sells cosmic runes. This is huge for a hardcore. With the limited spare cash I have, I was able to buy some cosmic runes, buy some molds for future use, and smelt my first games necklaces on the account. This allows me to teleport directly to Wintertodt, and I don't even have to have traveled there manually first, unlike many other places. For anybody accusing me of playing safe on this hardcore, look at me. I'm doing a boss right now, claiming my first 2 combat achievements. Coming in with 55 fire making and level 60. And to wrap up my first solo, 61 fire making, 11 levels in 1 round. I say we go outside to the crate cart and pull our first 69 rewards. Burnt pages. I guess that's a unique. Nothing spectacular from the first haul, but we did almost get 50,000 coins. It's gonna be nice for the smithing grind. Well, that game ended a little earlier than expected, but 35 rewards and 64 fire making. Even if we don't get anything, these average hauls are still nice for the early game. All of the supplies will stack up over time, and it's gonna be nice in the future. 40 construction. These broken braziers are coming in so clutch. There's a good chance I'm able to build a decent boat without ever training construction normally. Ooh, there it is. First pyromancer piece on the account. Let's keep searching. Second unique, Bruma-torch. I'll no longer need to bring my tinderbox into solos anymore. This acts as a lighter. Oh, 2 more Bruma torches. Nice. I will maybe trade those in later. Switching gears to grind a few more hours of Colossal Worm course, there is 62 agility allowing me access to the advanced course. First, Gravedigger random on the account. I'll continue to do these even though I hate it, because as soon as I complete all the uniques, I'll start getting lamps. 70 fire making, 45 construction. There's the Pyromancer hood. Hell yeah. Ooh, warm gloves. Nice. Don't mind me, just doing a little 2-tick cooking, working through some of the supplies we've already received. This might be the most god tier pheasant spawn of all time. Every single one is adjacent to the Freaky Forester. So good. I've been putting in some 14-hour days here and there, so switching up the grind is keeping me sane. 75 woodcutting. I can officially chop magic trees. And that's the last of them. 1,550 termites, enough to not only buy the calcified acorn for my future giant squirrel, but also enough to buy the Varlamorian flare graceful. I do not have graceful yet, though. Chipping away, there is 75 fire making. Taking a quick detour over to the Varrock Museum. I completely forgot about this. There is 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer. Here I am cashing in the final rewards before I entirely switch gears. We gotta start working on mining. There is a good reason for this switch up. It turns out I'm gonna need at least 74 mining to mine nickel, and nickel is an essential component to core ship upgrades. I may as well get it out of the way now, and I'm gonna be grinding Motherload mine for not only the coal bag to help me at Blast Furnace, but also the gem bag. And the gem bag is gonna come in very clutch for merchant shipwrecks. Starting off at level 34, I can't even use a rune pickaxe, so I'm gonna be doing the Addy Pick 4-tick strat. Look at that, 46k XP per hour right now, and I'm not even level 40. This is insane. First bag check. Oh, 5 golden nuggets. Good start. 40 mining, 50 mining, 60 mining. I might deeply regret this decision, but I'm going to spend my first 100 golden nuggets on the upper floor. I am just despising the bottom floor right now, and yeah. Now that I have the level requirement to enter the mining guild, I'm kind of tempted to grind out expert mining gloves. This will help in a lot of different situations in the future, and it's much better I grind it now rather than later, especially because if I return to Motherload mine after level 70, let's say, I'm going to start instantly getting adamant ore, and adamant ore is absolutely essential to upgrading my ship. However, like most things in RuneScape, there's a grind before the grind before the grind before the grind. So I'm taking the detour to complete the Varrock Easy Diary, which unlocks Varrock Armor. And even the Varrock Armor 1 has a 10% chance of mining 2 ores at once up to gold. This is going to be extremely helpful for the iron grind coming up. Turns out there's an entire bot farm infesting the mining guild right now, and I'm going to have to compete with this bullshit. Oh my god, this is going to be rough. Oh, I guess the bot is programmed to just move when I step in here. That's kind of nice. After a few hours, there is the 40th unidentified mineral, just enough to buy the first mining gloves. Next, we'll be going for the superior mining gloves, costing 100 minerals. 65 mining. Looking at the ores we've collected so far, over 6,600 iron. This is going to get close to 20k, if not more. We'll see. Today I learned there is a quantity check option found in the settings that allows you to use items on the deposit box without typing 4 for all. It just automatically does it. This is a total game changer. I had no idea. Ooh, the 1 in 16,000 diamond. Oh no. And there's 70 mining. I can now receive adamant ore from cleaned pay dirt. Let's go give it a little test run.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? These are time-based.
2 ticking.
Crackhead. Fair enough.
Totally forgot how cheap the celestial ring is, so I'm gonna grind one out really quick. And there it is. I'm also gonna buy a bag of gems and a soft clay pack while I'm here. I have been here for a while. There is 72 mining. Let's buy the superior mining gloves now. These are a nice little upgrade, allowing me to AFK for just a little bit longer every time. And there's another 1 in 16,000. I guess I gotta use my RNG somewhere. The grind is finally over. Expert mining gloves obtained. We also hit 74 mining, which is the level to mine nickel. That'll come in very handy. Unfortunately, we do have to return to Motherload mine to finish off not only the coal bag, but also the gem bag. Gotta talk with this grifter again. I'm gonna be unlocking the upper hopper, which is a significant XP per hour increase, 5 to 10%, I'm guessing. The big 7.5. 77 mining, and we have enough nuggets now to buy the gem bag, so I'm gonna get it now and just place it in my inventory so gems automatically go in. Quickly copping ourselves a camo top and some beekeeper boots. Peak fashionscape. 78 mining. I did not realize we'd go this far. And the coal bag is purchased. We are finally done with Motherload mine, for now at least. We still eventually have to get the prospector helmet for the diary. Here's what we're walking away with. 20,000 iron ore, 2,300 mithril, 6,700 coal, 2,600 gold, and 740 addy. This is more than I expected, honestly. We're almost ready for the smithing grind, but I do not have full graceful yet. So let's head over to Sears course and start running some laps. This is gonna take a while. 100 laps later, there is 65 agility. Chipping away. Did you know that the ritual circles change every 30 ticks? So if you're paying attention, you can actually one tick them and go right back to the tree. It's kind of snazzy when you pull it off correctly. 67, 68, 69. Nice. There is Mark of Grace number 200. We need 60 more to complete full graceful. Final leap for 70 agility. And yes, I did plan this out. 77 woodcutting. A friendly kick in the balls, reminding me to not continue this course, but to move on to Polnivnich. There are so many of these random warnings in the early game. You can speedrun disable them by just clicking the dialogue 7 times until it gives you the disable option. Alrighty, first lap at Polnivnich. I don't actually mind this course that much, and we got 47 marks to go, so, oh, yep. Alright, I take it back. We do be doing some clogging over here, boys. And there it is, the 260th mark. We can finally afford full graceful. Many players will claim the graceful grind simply isn't worth it since the run energy changes, but I have so many quests to do, and I have this massive blast furnace grind to do, and I know this is going to be extremely helpful. But man, is the OG fit so ugly. For 650 termites, there it is, the Varlamorian Graceful. This and the Black Graceful from Hallowed Sepulchre are definitely tied for my favorite Graceful sets. I've decided to spend the next couple hours stealing from fruit stalls. I'll bank the Gullivanova fruit tops for future herblore boosts, and Strange Fruit as banked energy. Strange Fruit not only replenish 30 run energy, but also cure poison. I'll also take this moment to push my Strange Seed propaganda. The Strange Seed is dropped at a 1 in 3 rate from the Strange Plant random event. It can be planted in any bush patch, 3 of which are found near early game hotspots: the Arty Monastery, Rimington, and the Champions Guild. A fully grown Strange Fruit bush harvests between 4 and 8 fruit, allowing early game accounts a thematic way to stay running. Let me know what you think. Oh. He's so desperate, he's resorted to theft. Running back and forth between these fruit stalls, as many of you know, is 1 tick faster, and right now I'm getting over 40k XP an hour, not too shabby. And according to the XP tracker, we gained 10k Thieving XP for nearly a full inventory. Let's go bank it. 45 Thieving.
Bro, I watch you.
And another maze random. Let's see what we get. 11 nature runes, 224 chaos. That is not a bad haul. There it finally is at 50 Thieving. I'm gonna take a detour over to Rogue's Den and claim my full Rogue's outfit. I think that's just a good thing to get out of the way earlier.
Of my f***ing god, bit.
For real? Step out with it. Whoa.
What the f***?
GZZZ.
What the f***?
Rogue's Den is a grind I actually look forward to on new playthroughs. The outfit takes under an hour, and the static predictable obstacles offer some nice flow. And because the hourly XP rate is low, this could be a great spot to add stun deflectors, a new untradeable, stackable reward that prevents players from being stunned while pickpocketing, consuming 1 deflector per evaded stun. Shadow Veil and dodgy necklaces would remain highly useful, as an optimized success chance would conserve players' precious stack of these deflectors. The idea is similar to Day Alt, in that a player spends time inefficiently collecting an untradeable item that helps in a future grind related to the activity. The result of such a reward entering the game would be amazing. Classic content revival, pleasurable thieving sessions with sky-high XP rates, and total protection against NPC battery. With only 72 agility, I was still able to maintain run energy the entire course, only eating 3 strange fruit in between each run. And luckily, within just 8 runs, I was able to pull all 5 unique pieces of the Rogue's outfit, doubling the loot from all pickpockets going forward. Let's refocus our energy on the smithing goal. I need to get to Blast Furnace, but it's inside Keldagrim, and the only way to get to Keldagrim is to start the giant dwarf quest, and I may as well complete it, but one of the requirements is 33 magic for Telegrab. I'm gonna do a little bit of Turiel Slayer to build up my magic level. And first task, birds. Let's head over to Lumbridge and mage some chickens. All right, listen, we need to seriously consider reworking the chicken drop table. Currently, they only drop 5 or 15 feathers. Real life chickens, however, have 8,000. Can we please find some middle ground? I'd be okay with even 100, but maybe, I don't know, 200, 500? No early Iron Man wants to spend their money at a shop hopping worlds to buy feathers. Come on. Right after barbecuing 24 chickens, we got assigned goblins, and there is that task completed as well. Let's get one more. Turiel assigned me scorpions, but I decided to just go kill some moss giants instead. 29 magic and 29 hit points. I decided to spend nearly my entire cash stack from Wintertodt on runes. I might end up regretting this because of all the blast furnace fees I'm gonna need to pay, but Motherload Mine hooked me up with so much ore, and after it's all smelted and brought to Giant's Foundry, I'm gonna make all this money back and much more. There it is, 33 magic, able to cast Telegrab. That was so fast. You're kidding me. Second time's a charm. I'm gonna start this quest now, but I still need an iron bar, and honestly, I might just go kill some paladins for it. I was pretty tempted on not including this clip at all because of the judgment I'd receive, but listen, I was really tired at night, and I just felt like paladins would just be a fun, quirky grind. It's just a 1 in 14 for the iron bar anyway. And got it on our 8th kill. Lucky number 8 this episode, I swear. Giant dwarf completed. Yes, I did skip the cutscene. I was not going to watch it for the 4th time. I'm going to buy some wines now and use up all the bone shards I've gotten from the Colossal Worm agility course at Varlamore Prayer. Let's head over there. Your prayers are too quiet for you to bless anything on this altar. God damn it. I need 30 prayer. I'm legitimately tempted on doing a Barrows run right now. You get 20,000 prayer XP for your first run. Screw it, I'm heading over there. This might be such a huge mistake. I said in the beginning episode that I would be so cautious, so safe, but I just cannot resist this 20k prayer XP lamp. Forgot my spade, luckily there's one here. It took maybe 15 seconds of flinching Aram before I realized this is an impossible task. Aram actually despawned after 5 minutes. This was just pathetic. I'm a little sad, but it's all right. I think I'm just going to go the blue dragon route. I already have over 70 agility, meaning I can use the Taverley pipe and bank maybe 80 or 90 bones. There's Demon Slayer completed. Fight Arena also completed. Starting Dragon Slayer 1, mainly for the anti-dragon shield. I know I don't need it for blue dragons, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm completely out of law runes, and I'm not doing any more quests without teleports. So I made my way over to the Mage Bank, and I'm going to buy some law runes and maybe some cosmics and natures as well. Understanding safe spot mechanics is so nice early game, especially without protection prayers. Give me your shield, thank you very much. I'm going to complete the quest anyway, and then head over to Blue Dragons. With my new shiny anti-dragon shield, let's head down to Wooks' grave and collect 4 or 5 inventories of dragon bones. The plan is to complete Ghosts Ahoy, use the dragon bones on the Ectofuntus until around 30 prayer, then head over to Varlamore and use all my bone shards on the libation pool, which will get me at least 43 prayer, unlocking overheads. Actually, while I'm still around Falador, let's complete the Knight's Sword to jumpstart the smithing grind. And real quickly, knocking out Nature Spirit. Wait, is the giant lobster a scorpion? I just got level 10 Slayer from that. Huh? For those who may not know, you can just go between 2 ghost villagers and collect all 10 signatures. Look at this. And with that, Ghosts Ahoy completed. Training prayer at the Ectofuntus is pure misery. Can we please update this? We have Varlamore prayer, we have the Chaos Altar. The Ectofuntus remains in the Iron Age. I don't know what is happening here. Can we at least be able to one-tick this thing or something? I don't know. I got a little carried away and went past 30 prayer, but at least we collected several hundred Ecto tokens. Let's head over to Varlamore prayer now. This libation pool is pure dopamine. Just look at these XP drops. I don't have any Sunfire Splinters right now, so I'm just getting the 500 XP drops instead of the 600. And there it is, 43 prayer. I have now unlocked all 3 protection prayers. I am feeling much safer. Using up the rest of the scraps for 45 prayer, unlocking both Eagle Eye and Mystic Might. To end the episode, let's claim our ice gloves from the Ice Queen and then head over to Blast Furnace to officially begin the smithing grind. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.